Hey guys, Magic FPV here, and today I got a video for you about the startup of the Zibo 737. So currently we are at Dubrovnik International Airport in Croatia. It looks pretty small. That's because it is it's an airport in on an island. Not on an island, but like, yeah, you get my point. It's at the bottommost of Croatia. So I am here at Xplane-11 11.3 version 4 beta. So it may have some glitches because it's a beta version, of course. But I'm here using the newest Zibo 737, which has doors. Has so if we go to hardware, you would like to put maybe throttle noise. Oh, you need to put throttle noise lock to off, otherwise you won't be able to turn reverse rest off. Realism, I just use align timer short to save time. So what I'm going to do is firstly we want to turn the battery on. Emergency lights, arm them, give it a fuel pump, and APU can go on. While I'm waiting for that to turn on, I will put my static pose and wait for the anti-collision for the APU to come on. What I'm going to do while I'm waiting for that is just demonstrate you. So when you go to displays, you can put RS position, the winglets to split, the SATCOMs, pretty much everything you like. Full slides, hug for the captain, which is up here. This thing comes down, up and down. So yeah, that's everything here. Hardware, throw a noise lock. Yeah, I said that already. Chocks, flat plane safe format, FMX or FMS. So pretty much everything here is the same. Audio volume. So like I like the engine volume to actually be around 4. Otherwise, it's just going to be, yeah, rape your ears. And to save, quick save, yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, checklist, preliminary fry, yep, well, that's exactly what we're doing, and I think the APU should be on right now, yep, so we can transfer our power to APU. We have some fuel in the sensor tech, so we can turn this one off as well. And what I like to do now is align our RS switches, and since it's on short, it's going to only take 1 minute. We can put our window heat to, yep, and we can put this to auto, turn engine bleeds to off since we're using APU bleed, and put that to auto. So now we're going to have air gun. Our flight altitude today is going to be 26,000 feet, flight level 260. We can turn our anti-collision light now on. All of this is now okay. We can go to APU gen and switch this to BAP, and your DAP can come on. We will check our stall warnings now. Flight recorder. Oops. Flight recorder off, on, and the stall warnings can only be checked after the engines are on. So everything here is looking okay. We're just waiting for this to align, and it has. We can click nav. We can go to our FMC down here, enter RS position, yep, and to the airport code, we're at Lima Delta Delta uniform, which is Dubrovnik International Airport. Copy that here, paste that there, and now that's going to pop up. I would usually do my FMC now here. Looking here, we're going to Zagreb International, Lima Delta Zulu Alpha, flight 455, that's just a name that I like to call it, and we're going to use runway 12, runway 12. Okay. Cost center is going to be 50, and reserve is going to be 1. Flight altitude today is, as we said, actually let's put it to 240, and we can execute that, and we are going to put here, change it to 240. Yep. Okay, so M1 limit, select that, and climb 1. Takeoff, flaps going to be 5. Center gravity is going to be 4.60 trim. Yep, that's okay. Oops. And we've got our reorientation speeds here, 138. We can chuck that in. And flight directors can come on. Okay. Departure, we are going to use the Omega 1 Delta departure, runway 12. And arrival is going to be LS05, and I'll go to Alpha arrival. We do not have a transition, and yep, results is all good. This is all looking, so now our FMC is pretty much done. We can just go to our planners page and oops. And we can just make sure by stepping that everything here is looking alright, which it is. I like to turn my weather radar on, and actually let's just turn terrain for now, since there's some mountains around us, as you can see behind there. So we do not crash. Good motive, eh? Okay, now and we're pretty much ready for pushback. Everything is looking good. Yep. Still wanting no can do. Yep, still wanting one. And still wanting two. Okay, we're now ready for pushback. Just for this, it's 200 feet for Zagreb International Airport elevation. This is a special airport because the ramps are made in a way so if there is no aircraft to your right, we can you can just normally pretty much just turn off. We will ignore this Air Italia plane here and just go through it. But if there was no plane, just because I don't want to make this video too long on the pushback procedures. 10,000 feet is a trans altitude, yep, and that's all good. Still, we'll start our engines now. You usually do this during pushback, but we can just do it now. So, we need to turn off our packs to allow maximum. And engine number 2. Switch to ground. Wait till it's a throttle up to around 20, that's what I do. And then fuel cut off to idle. And this can now go to idle. And it's going to throttle up. Okay. Testing. Yeah, can't do that. Faster zip belts can go to on and chimes to auto. Wait for this to pop back down. The switch, yep, and now we can turn right engine on. And we can pretty much look at this now here. Slowly starting to turn. And we can, it's well over 20, so we can fuel cut off. Now it's just going to keep on spinning. Looks like I maybe use his setup. If we go back to the panel, once this pops back on, we can select. Yep, so we'll put them to continuous and switch that to generator power from the engines, not the APU. So we can pretty much turn the APU off now. Engine bleeds can come on, APU bleed can come off, and this can go back. So APU is now off. Sure, yep. Generator 1, switch that to there, probe key can come on now. And engine electrics can come up. And we will need anti-ice and engine anti-ice today because it's critical in pressure. I'll just check the wind, so it's so the weather here is 20 knots. We might want to remove that just to make it, so we'll manually configure it and remove this wind layer just to make it a bit easier during takeoff. Done. Apply changes. Okay, so now we got the weather set up. So yeah, we should be now ready for taxi. We'll just put our flaps to 5. Yep, that's flaps 5. Yep, so that is flaps 5, and like I said, we will release the parking brake and taxi away out onto the active runway. We will ignore the Air Italia, as we've said. Oh, look at that, we didn't even struck him. The wing will though. Work? Okay, perfect. And now we're going to taxi into the taxiway Alpha, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we can see the mountains here. Making obstruction, we'll put RTO. So what I pretty much just did was during takeoff, if it's a rejected takeoff, Autobreaks will take care of that. Our taxi lights can come on now, like our we will light, and our logo can come on just for the fun of it. We do not want to exceed 27 knots ground speed because then yeah, we're going to have issues with the air traffic control. So it does look we're going pretty fast now. But we can request a high speed taxi. We're doing 24 knots right now, and we'll just keep it at there. Try not to go any faster or slower. Okay, so we're in taxiway Charlie. Sorry, taxiway Alpha. We're going on to holding point runway 12. So I'll just slow down here a bit. Also, what I forgot to mention on here, we have PA system announcement, so we can do a welcome speech. And doors are open. Great.
Final preparation here for departure from the gate. Maintenance is wrapping up one final item that they needed to take care of before we depart. We're pretty close to right on.
And we can close the door because that's how you do it. And that's us right there. Okay, easy. I'm gonna do a free takeoff check. Usually now ground will hand us off the tower and we will report to the tower that we are holding point runway 12. The tower will then clear us for takeoff, tell us to land and wait or any other instruction. So here's the holding point Alpha, runway 12. And we can just apply a parking brake. And yeah, we're off at center line, but that's another matter. So what I like to do here now is switch over to our top panel. Taxi lights can go off since we're not taxiing anymore. Lane lights can come down and wind can go off, and they're going to hear the. Yep, so we know that's there. And pretty much, yeah, now we're going to be ready for takeoff. We are going to.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Thank you. We would put our transponder to TRRA so we can actually be identified, and we're going to do our check. Takeoff. Patrol was correct, entering the runway strobe light is on, other lights are as needed, transponder is TRA, after the takeoff fix landing lights, and thrust lever is approximately 40% in. Stabilizers, toga switch, push, and at V1 rotate forward, positive climb, landing gear lever, 400 feet, roll mode, and that's all good. Okay, thank you guys, so this was the part 1, which is coordinate startup to takeoff. Takeoff's going to be part 2, takeoff, climb, and cruise going to be in part 2, and part 3 is going to be landing at Zagreb International Airport. Thank you for joining me today, and if you liked the video, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thank you.